Mark chapter 13 is all about two questions being answered the disciples ask. When will it be that not one stone is left upon another? And that is fulfilled at the destruction of Jerusalem, AD 70. And when will all things be fulfilled? When will the end come? And how will it come? And Jesus answers that question also in Mark chapter 13. And also in Matthew and in Luke's Gospel. Much of this is apocalyptic, prophetic and future. And the only great prophecy to be fulfilled is the end of all things. But how will the world end? That's what I want to think about now from Mark 13. How will the world end? There's much speculation about that. Always there's been speculation. People often say things can't go on like this. The population continues to grow and explode, and we think things can't go on like this. Thoughts are, well, maybe we will destroy ourselves, some thermonuclear holocaust, and we have the potential certainly to do that. Maybe it'll be some sort of virus that gets hold around the planet, a global pandemic, and we've had a taste of that, and we're having a taste of that with COVID-19. What if a more virulent and a more deadly, potent virus were to go pandemic? How could we possibly cope? Maybe that will end life on planet Earth. There's also the prospect of some asteroid hitting the planet, and we have telescopes looking out into space and near space, looking to pick up anything that might be a near-Earth object that could hit the planet and end life as we know it, bringing some sort of asteroid strike, winter that would end life on planet Earth as we know it. But we can be confident of this, that none of these things will bring about the end of life as we know it on planet Earth. The end of the world will be at a time appointed by the Father and known only to Him, not even the Son. And it will be at the return, the personal return of the person of Jesus Christ, who lived and died and rose again 2,000 years ago, born in Bethlehem of Judea in the time of Herod the King, lived at the time of Pontius Pilate and suffered under his hand. He was crucified on a cross outside Jerusalem, an area called Calvary. They buried him. He rose again the third day, and he ascended into heaven. And we were told, he was told, the disciples were told, this one who you've seen rising and ascending will return at a time appointed by the Father. And that's how life will end on planet Earth as we know it, at the return of Jesus Christ, a time appointed. And then will be the judging of the living and the dead, and the eternal states of heaven and hell, and a new heaven and a new earth wherein dwells righteousness. Are you ready for that time? We'll think tomorrow, God willing, about how we need to be prepared for that time. How will life as we know it end on this planet? Not by a nuclear holocaust or a pandemic or an asteroid strike, but by the return of the glorious person of Jesus Christ. Is He your Saviour?